Hi, this is Kevin Nunn, and now I'm going to show you in Oak and Iron what it looks like as you're approaching the end game. So you can see that I've built some infrastructure now. I've run rail from Dallas, which was my home city, up through Wichita and into Lincoln, Nebraska. I've also got some rail going over here into the Rockies and heading for Albuquerque. You'll notice I've got several towns built and that two of them are level 2. This one right here and Lincoln, Nebraska right here are both at level 2. And I did that by taking the build a town action where I already had a town. To go from level 1 to level 2 costs 2. To go from level 2 to level 3 costs 3, and so on. And what I want to talk about now is how do we approach the end game? So that means that we have to take a look at these goals over here. And each one of these goals shows a condition. And if you have that condition, you get to mark it. So for instance, right here, this goal says have 5 cities. And that counts your starting hometown. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I actually have 6. So I can put a marker right there. So that shows that I have achieved that goal. I have at least 5 cities. Now, if you achieve 4 goals, you trigger the end game, and we finish out the round, and then the player with the most goals wins the game. And if that's a tie, then money is the tiebreaker. Let's take a look at what other goals would be good for me to try to hit right now. Well, one goal I might want to consider is this one right here. Get any resource to its yellow tier, which is that yellow stripe right there. That's the maximum, that's the highest a marker can go. And you'll notice that here on the cattle resources, I'm only 2 short. So what I might do on my turn is take a resource action. Remember, when I take a resource action, I get to put markers on the resource track. And I'm not going to do all of it right now. I'm just going to focus on this one part. I'm going to place 1 disc, which says take 2 resource discs from the supply. And so if I choose to take 1, 2 cows, then I'm going to move that marker up 2. And now I can mark that I have the the goal, get any resource to its maximum. Now, what other ones would be good ones for me to go after right now? Well, I already have 1, 2 of my cities, this one in the Rockies and Lincoln. They're both up to level 2 cities, and one of the goals is have 3 level 2 cities. So I now might choose to take the city action. And if I take a look at my city action, you'll notice right here next to the cube, I get to do 2 actions. And going from level 1 to level 2 costs 2 actions. So I'll take this city right here, change it to a level 2. Now I have 3 level 2 cities. And so I can mark that I have 3 level 2 cities. Finally, again, you'll notice that I have not only 5, but 6 cities all connected through rail. So I can claim this goal, have rail links connecting 5 cities, and there we go. I've got 4 of the goals. Now, while we're at it, I also, because of the action I just took to get those 2 more cows, you'll notice I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 resource markers. So I can also claim that goal. I've got 5 of the 6. So anybody who's going to beat me is going to need to have also 5 of the 6 and more money than me. And last of all, I might try to join the union, but I haven't really taken any level 2s, and you've got to have at least 2 level 2s before you can join the union, and that's a level 3. And when we look at my resource ability when it comes to research, I'm really not that great at it. I only get to do 2. So that would mean I'd have to do research twice just to get the 2 level 2s, and I don't even have the ability to join the union. I don't have enough resource. So I would have to do those, and I would have to probably get some other player's action board by using the collaborate action. And that's probably out of my reach. But I've still got 5 goals completed, and 4 was the trigger for the end game. And I've got a little bit of money left over, and I think I've probably got a pretty good chance at winning the game. So that's how you close in on winning the game. You want to reach goals. 4 or more triggers the end game. You finish the round of play. You keep going until everyone passes. And then you check who has the most goals. And if there's a tie, money breaks the tie. And that's how you win Oak and Iron.